Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to Scott's Thoughts. I'm Scott Benedict. Today I want to explore an emerging force that I think is helping new startup consumer brands succeed in what is really a very different kind of retail environment. And those are retail accelerators. For decades, retailers have opened their doors to thousands of new suppliers. But the reality is that getting your product on the shelf or online is really just the beginning if you're a startup brand. Thriving in today's omnichannel environment requires knowledge, systems, readiness that many young brands simply don't yet have, and that's where retail accelerators come in. Now, the role of retail accelerators is kind of interesting. They are, by definition, structured programs that help promising brands prepare for the reality of selling through major retailers. They combine expert mentorship, hands-on training, and access to retailer systems, helping those founders of these upstart brands move from great ideas to fully retail-ready businesses. Retailers like Target, Ulta Beauty, and others have developed their own accelerator models, not as philanthropy, but as a smart business move, in my view. When suppliers understand some of the things that maybe they're not as well versed in, compliance, packaging, logistics, retail media, they understand all these things before they launch. It reduces the friction for merchants and improves outcomes for everyone, for the retailer, for the brand, and for everyone involved in the value chain. These programs also give retailers an early look at emerging trends, from sustainable beauty products to healthy technology to consumer AI, all before they hit mainstream distribution. And for global brands, for international or upstart brands, accelerators are also, in many cases, a great gateway to modern retail ecosystems. They teach founders how to navigate not only omnichannel operations in their domestic market, but they also help them manage complex fulfillment or shipping or supply chain elements, understand how retail media works and how to optimize it. And in many ways, these accelerators are becoming a finishing school, if you will, for retail, transforming innovative entrepreneurs into disciplined and scalable suppliers at retail. Now, why does this matter right now? We're really starting to enter an era where the barrier to entry is no longer just about product innovation. It's about executional excellence. Modern retail is data-driven, tech-enabled, and customer-first, as it always has been. Brands that lack digital merchandising expertise, operational capabilities, and storytelling skills simply won't survive this current environment that we're in. Retail accelerators help fill that gap. They're building the next generation of supplier talent, founders who understand things like retail analytics, omnichannel fulfillment, and how to integrate their brand story across both physical and digital shelves. What's neat is that the ripple effect of what these retail accelerators are doing go beyond the companies that they help themselves. They accelerate job creation, regional innovation, and local investment. They create ecosystems, if you will, where manufacturing, logistics, marketing, technology, all those roles grow together, anchoring economic value wherever they are located at. For retailers, accelerators aren't just supplier support. They're an element of strategic infrastructure that helps them grow and innovate their business. And they also create a steady pipeline of innovation, new retail-ready brands that can grow profitably within that retailer's ecosystem. So really, retail accelerators, in my mind, are no longer a nice-to-have. They're a necessity for retailers serious about innovation and diversifying their supply base. They also help emerging brands avoid costly and perhaps fatal mistakes, connect with mentors who have lived retail's journey, and also help build capacity and community that helps them thrive across every channel of retail. As retailers and regions continue to embrace this model, they're not just accelerating brands, they're accelerating, in my mind, the future of retail itself. And that's kind of exciting. That's what I've been thinking about. I'm Scott Benedict.